Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Om Annado Sri Jagannatha Madguru Sri Jagadguru Mamatma Sarva Bhutatma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Om Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tat Padam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. The only Guru of three religions, Traitatira originator, sensational writer, the author of more than 100 divine holy scriptures, the the emperor of spiritual kingdom, Hindu virtue donor, Sri 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 Acharya Prabodhananda Yogeshwar. We are learning Karma Yogam chapter. Last week we learned up to 7th Shloka. So let us rewind what we learned last week. In the last week we came to know that whoever controls the actionable organs and the recalls the matters of the sensible organs is called the um, Mudhatma. Mudhatma means ignorant person. So we came to know the example like the one who gets the mantra from a guru, that mantra is heard, listened by his ear, which is the part of sensible organs. The sensible organs matter when he is recalling and again. So he will be there itself and he is not going beyond that. So in that situation, that person is called the ignorant person. So when there are no matters of the all five sensible organs, then only you can attain the immortal soul, that is called Brahma Yogam state. When it doesn't happen, it is called the ignorant way of doing the things. And also in the 7th slokam we came to know that so whoever controls, whoever makes engage the mind with his all sensible organs and does tasks with the actionable organs, he is called the karma yogi, real karma yogi, and he is the noble person. We can say he is the noble person. Here we came to know about the an example of a radio mechanic. The radio mechanic will see the radio with his eyes, and he does task with the hands there to achieve the entire task. So these two are main important things, the actionable organs and sensible organs. He has to do the task, but the important role here who is playing is the mind itself, because he has to provide the sensible organs provide the matters to mind, and the mind will make the actionable organs to do the task. Mind is the important over here. If the mechanic thinks himself that he is the great, he only knows the mechanic work, and he is great compared to other people. That way, when he gets the ego based on the task what he is doing, he is going to get sin or merit that is written on his name. So that we came to know that so if he doesn't have that one, then he is called the karma yogi. Here the important role who is playing is the ego. When he shows the ego, he is getting the karma there itself. We came to know that last week, and today let us know about the 8th slokam, what he is saying. Here, so what Lord Krishna is telling, Niyatam kuru karmatvam karma jayo hya karmanaha sharira yatra pichatena prasiddhyeda karmana. Why this slokam was told? Because we came to know about the example of radio mechanic. So we came to know that based on the task what he is doing, he is going to get sin or merit. So when his task is not the karma yoga based, then he is going to attain the karma. Here some people think that they got involved into the profession which is to punish the people or kill the animals, those kind of sinful activities. So it is better leaving these sinful activities and choose another profession. Let me resign from this profession and go to some other, something like that. uh, for such kind of people itself, the eighth shlokam is told. This eighth shlokam, what it says, so instead of leaving the task what you are engaged into that, instead of where you are employed, so in which task you are employed, your duty is to do those tasks. So in order to take care your body also, you must have to do the task. That's why our elderly people also told that for sake of the filling your stomach, you have to do hundreds of millions of kinds of tasks. So that's why in this world there are many people, they are involved or engaged in many kinds of professions. Some people are like washing the clothes, some people weaving the clothes, some people are doing like conductor job, some people are doing driver job, some people are doing engineer, doctor, scientist, so politician, president, like that. There are so many professions. All the professions are giving the money to them. With that money, he is getting the groceries, he is getting the food from that, and he is filling his stomach and he is living. Because in order to survive your body, you have to feed food to that. To get that food, you have to do the task. That's why God is saying here, instead of leaving the task, so do your task, do the task, because when you do the task, you get the food and you will feed your body. So in order to make sure that you survive, your body survives, you need money to get the food and feed your body. So all these tasks are happening because you were employed based on the your past life karma. That past life karma is executing now as a initiative karma. In your initiative karma, what kind of task you have to perform is written already there. Based on that, you will be involved into that task, and you are going to uh, you are going to get money out of the task what you do. That money will make your body uh, is your body is going to get that food and will survive. So that's why God said this slokam. And some people may think that, so let me go and do the Brahma Yogam instead of doing all these tasks, that will be better. So if you want to do and try to do that, what happens is, because your body has to get the food, in order to do that in this world, you have to do some work. So without work, you are not going to get the food. So in order to survive, you need food. That's why God said, don't leave the task, you have to do the task. So in order to survive your body, at least you have to do the task. But when you are doing the task, which way you have to do the task, by which way you will avoid the karma even though you are in the task. So about that, God said in the ninth slokam. Let us see what he said over there. Yagnartat karmano anyatra lokoyam karma bandhanah tadartam karma kaunteya mukta sanga samachara. If you do not perform your task with respect to the yagnam, the sacrifice, your mode of doing task like sacrifices. If you don't do it, you are going to get the bondage of karma. So Arjuna, you do all the tasks like sacrificing them. So the task must be sacrificed. So when you sacrifice your task, then you are not going to attain any karma. That's what he is saying. Here in this slokam, he said about yagnas. Here, yagnartha means with respect to the yagnam, sacrifice. So the task must be sacrificable way. You should sacrifice, you should sacrifice the task. That's what he is saying over here. Many people know what is sacrifice means. What is sacrifice means, yagnas means, many people know. This word is pretty much familiar to everybody in this world, but real meaning of this world, real notion of this word, nobody knows. So everybody knows how yagnas are performed. So um, they will dig a pit in there. So they will create a structure how they do the yagnas. What they will do, they put all the sticks in it and they will put a fire, and then all the things one after another they will put in the fire, and the things will destroy. When the fire will destroy all the things in the yagnam, that's what it happens. So but actually when these kind of things started happening, in order to know about that, we need to go back to the age of kruta yugam. We need to go. So let's know what happened actually in the kruta yugam. So there was a king in those days. The gurus used to live in the forest, jungles, because they would like to be far away from the ignorant people in the societies. So those the people who are very much interested about knowing the spiritual wisdom, they used to go to the jungles or forests where the ashramas or abodes of the gurus are there. So they used to go there and they get the spiritual wisdom and come back. That's what they were doing. In those days, there was a king who was fed up with the external world related matters. He wanted to know there must be a meaning for our life, and he wanted to know about that. So then he went to a forest where there is a Muni who is the saint. So he speaks very less and he speaks directly, like straightforward. He answers straightforward for any question. So that's what. So he went there and he stayed for a couple of days over there, like a week he spent over there, and he went for getting the spiritual wisdom and to know about the purpose of the life. So then he asked one day to that guru, "Oh Guru, please let me know how I can get the liberation and how I can get the purpose of the life, the meaning." Then Guru looked at the king and he said, "Hey Raja, hey king, you should perform a sacrifice," he said. Then the king could not able to understand the word yagnam or sacrifice. Then he looked here and there and he could not understand that. So after observing the king, then the saint came to know that, oh, this king doesn't know about the yagna. Then the guru said that, so you need to bring the items, you need to dig a big pit and create the yagna kundam. That's what the place where people do the yagnam. And he ordered him to bring the different kinds of materials or things which you put inside uh, the burning fire inside that pit in the yagnam. So what kind of items he told to bring? Those are in the metals, iron and gold. In the clothes, the silk and the cotton. Silk and the cotton. In the oils, the neem oil and the gingerly oil. In the woods, sandalwood and the bubble tree wood. And in the medicines, herbs, he said to bring, that one is two kinds of herbs. Two kinds of herbs. One is philanthus niruri and another one is banyan tree sticks. And in the groceries, he ordered to bring the rice and the gingerly seeds. Like that, these all are um, opposite each other, and they have the speciality, their own speciality. So the king ordered Raja, the Guru ordered the Raja brought everything because he's a big king, so he brought all the items in big quantity on the elephants and everything. And and according to the order of the Guru, Raja created everything and established, set up everything. And Guru was telling and Raja was doing swaha. Swaha, that means it's gone, it's gone, it's gone. And he is putting everything into that burning fire and everything is gone, all destroyed. So finally he said gold, Suvarna, gold, Swaha, he said. Then gold is also put in that, and it also got destroyed, everything got destroyed there itself. So that's what Guru made the king to do that. So it was done, but king could not understand why he did that, why he performed this task, and what he achieved out of that. So when that work, when that activity was going on, that program was going on, that time many other gurus from different places came there and they watched that. After that, they approached king and asked, "Hey king, why you did perform this task?" Then king said, I came to I came to this Guru and I asked how I can get liberation. Then he told me that to perform this sacrifice. So then I did it. I really did not know what purpose I did this one. So then, what happened? Those other gurus, they thought themselves that, oh, Raja might have asked Guru that how welfare he can provide, how the kingdom can be get welfare. So then Guru might have ordered him that to do sacrifice. By doing this swaha, since it is a Agni, the fire god, they are giving the swaha or giving all the items to the fire, and fire in turn, the god fire in turn, what it does, it would be giving to the rain god. Then rain god must be happy by that, and he would be giving enough rains. By giving enough rainfall and getting enough rainfall, this kingdom would be going to be in a good welfare state. So that's what they thought, and they went after that, and they started performing the sacrifice one after another, one after another. It became much popular. So here and there, like that. But they could not understand what is really happened. Like, so what was the real notion of the Guru? Nobody could not understand, but they themselves they thought that way, and they started doing that. Actually, when we observe one thing here, when we go to a temple and see a murti or idol over there, it's not actually God. It's just a template. We can say it's just a template. We can say it's just a model, just a model, showing a model like God would be like this. It's not really God. And also, one gnani or one knower of the wisdom, once he visited Tirupati temple in Andhra Pradesh, and he got head tortured to show that he is out of all the emotions inside in the head. But the people, what they thought, oh, he might have got his desire fulfilled, so he got the head answer. Let us wish a desire here. Once it gets fulfilled, then we also do the same thing. That's what they understood in a different notion. But nobody could not understand the real notion. So once that sacrifice program, the task was done, After that, what happened? The king could not sleep properly. He was getting the thoughts always. What was the reason for that? What was the reason for that? Like that, like that. Then after some days, he again goes to the guru and asks, "Hey Guru, why you told me to do that? What is the relation with this sacrifice, the yagdam, with the liberation? What I asked." Then Guru said, "Hey King, why I told you to do this is so when you do this, when you get a doubt in your mind, and you would have a enthusiasm to know about that. When you get that, you would listen whatever I teach to you with more interest on it, so that you could get more knowledge, and you can go into the right path of the God." That's what he told to that. So then he started explaining about that, what is liberation, moksham. That means you should, when you get free from all the bondages, that is called the real liberation. When you are earning the sin and merit continuously, you will be getting the bondage of births. So since you got the karma makes you bondage. Because of that bondage, you are again and again taking birth. That's what happening. And in our life also, we are continuously experiencing happiness, sorrow. It's coming like cyclic way, because we are earning continuously karma and we are getting that. And also in our life, the experience is also completely different. Sometimes happy, sometimes sorrow, something like that. That's why I made you to do the sacrifice, and with the different items, like I told you to bring the um, neem oil, and ghee, and also the sandalwood and the bubble tree woods, like that. Each one is completely opposite to another one, and they are having the special qualities. So as long as you have the sin and merits with you, you are not going to get the liberation. So when you have the wisdom fire in you, that wisdom fire is going to burn your sin and merits completely. So here the yagnam, the sacrifice means to destroy the, when you destroy something, that is called yagnam. But this yagnam you should do inside your head. You have to do internally in your head, not the not the outside one. I told you to do this one because this is a model. This is a model. So this kind of thing you should do inside your head. Then only your sin and merits are going to get destroyed. So for everybody in their life, whatever they do, the task, different kinds of tasks, there are physical results which you get, the physical rewards, and also the uh, non-physical, which are subtle, invisible result, outcome of every action, fruits of action, that is called sin or merit. That is coming to everyone out of the task. But when you have the wisdom fire in you, that is going to destroy. If not, so those tasks again and again makes you get the karma. That's what. So I told you to do the yagnam, the sacrifice. Like that, Guru revealed all the secrets, all the secret behind that yagnam task. Then Raju could understand that and he could follow it. But those people who could not uh, get the answer, and they went ahead and started doing their own way, by understanding in different way. So nowadays there are many Pitajpatis, Swamijis, many, but what they are doing, they are encouraging the people to do the external physical yagnas. They, since these guys don't know the real knowledge about what are real yagnas, but they are very much familiar in doing the physical yagnas, outside world related yagnas. Those yagnas, they what they are telling, in order to get the appreciation from the goddesses, you must do the yagnas, demigods. To get the appreciation from demigods, you should do the yagnas. So that's what they are encouraging and making them. And people are not doing the karma yagnas, and they are not able to do the real yagnas, and they are doing the physical yagnas. So the notion what Lord Krishna explained in the Bhagavad Gita is completely gone, because those Swamijis and all, they understood in a wrong way, and they are performing the task in wrong way. So in order to argue strongly, what these guys did, these guys added some of the fabricated shlokas wherever they find the word yagnam in the Bhagavad Gita taught by Lord Krishna. Here in this chapter also, after this slokam, there are 7 fabricated shlokas inserted, because those people wanted to fight strongly to say that, you see, in Bhagavad Gita God said that do yagnas. That's what. So here, not only over here, in couple of places also they added the slokams wherever they came the word came to the word yagnams. So what they said, when you worship the demigods, you are going to get lot many benefits. But Lord Krishna, what he said in Bhagavad Gita is that he never said to worship the demigods. He did not talk about that. And he said that if you worship demigods, you will go into the demigods. If you worship me, you will come to me. You won't get birth again. So all his teachings talks about how to destroy the karma. Where these guys making the people to earn more karma, making them to fulfill their desires, and all the things are related to externally worldly related things. So in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna, what he said Yagnartha Slokam, the current Slokam. After that, next Slokam is Yastvat Marati, that talks about Brahma Yogam. This one is about Karma Yogam, that one is about Brahma Yogam. But what they did, they added 7 slokas in between these slokams. So not only over here, even in the Gnana Yogam chapter, after 33rd slokam, they added fabricated slokams. And in Akshara Parabrahma Yogam, after 4th slokam also, they added these slokams. Actually, God said about 2 kinds of yagnams. One is Gnana Yagnam, another one is Dravya Yagnam. Dravya Yagnam means which you take the food, 4 kinds of food items you put inside your stomach. In the stomach, there is a fire. That fire is going to burn. Actually, soul works like a fire over there. And another one is Gnana Yagnam, which is the one we have, which is the one it is going to destroy the all the 5 external worldly related matters. Other than that, there are no yagnas we need to do. But what they did, so they are encouraging the people to do external yagnams. And also what they are saying, so you benefit the demigods are going to benefit you. So by after getting the benefits from demigods, if you don't make any favor to them, it is like you are a robber, you are a thief, or you are a cheater. Something they wrote in these slokams also. It's like more into exchanging the items, the trading like between the demigods and human beings. So does God tell like that? God is never going to tell that. God said in this Bhagavad Gita that how do you get liberation? How do you come to me? That way God said, but the people completely deviated. So and these people, what they are doing, so they are busy in doing the making the people to perform the external related task only. So here you will, in this Traita Thiram Bhagavad Gita, you will come across the completely changed notion for the Shlokam. If you can see the interpretation done by other people in other Bhagavad Gitas, that is totally different. This is totally different. But this Traita Thiram Bhagavad Gita is the scientific one. It's really the notion of the Lord Krishna, what Swami provided to us. So in the yagnam means directly everybody see that every item which you put in that is getting destroyed. That is the main thing over here. It's happening. But the people completely understood in a different way, and they got mistaken, and they are making the people to get deviated from the real path. Not only that, some of the people what they did, so they are teaching the Bhagavad Gita, but what they are saying, Gita Yagnam 72nd, Gita Yagnam 73rd, like that. So here Yagnam means destroying. Here when you say Gita Yagnam means you are destroying the Gita. Is that the meaning you are thinking? See how they applied the word Yagnam to even for Gita also. This is totally wrong way of thinking, but they are not understanding at all. So in Gnana Yogam chapter also, there are two kinds of yagnams exist. That's what God said. So there also 9 slokams they added over that. Not only they said about the yagnams related to fire, they also added those are doing bhajans also part of yagnam and penance also part of yagnam. That's what they said. So we need to avoid all these slokams which are fabricated, which deviate you from the right path of God, and we should know a real wisdom. Let us stop the session over here. We'll do Mangala Prarthana and end it. Om Mangalam Gurudevaya Mahaniya Prabodhatmane Sarvaloka Sharanyaya Sadhurupaya Mangalam. Prabodharpanam to everybody.